All right, Coach. So on Wednesday, you guys had a great game, knocked off another top 25 team. Did that give you guys any confidence going into tomorrow's game?
Of course, yeah. Yes, I mean, it was really nice to get that win. Our kids were really locked in and focused and just played with so much confidence, and the game just had such a great flow to it. We didn't have any panic sit in. We didn't have any runs that we couldn't manage. We didn't have any moments of dissension, which we really haven't had that, but we haven't had any panic. And our kids just continued to play hard and really stayed focused. I thought our 3 seniors were sensational.
Coach, I saw a lot of new faces. Alana got in on Wednesday, and I saw Tatum was stepping up. Riley got some good minutes. So with Hattie and Bree being out, what is their role now going into the rest of the season?
Yeah, actually, that's what we were just talking about is whenever your numbers become smaller, other people have to step up, and it opens up more opportunity for others. And so they have to stay ready. I think that Lana has a great opportunity to come in and give us some minutes that, maybe she can get a rebound and an offensive putback, which she did the other night. She can block some shots. She can run the floor. It's interesting because she came in, I put her in early, and the very first possession, she got hit pretty good on a rebound, and it kind of bounced off of them, and then her girl got 2 offensive rebounds back to back, and I took her right back out. And I told her, I go, okay, now you better be ready. You got to be ready and physical. And the next time she went in, she got a rebound and offensive putback. And that is it's unfortunate that it's taken us a little while to give her that opportunity. But I feel like she understood it and that she came in and she did a good job. And it's just one of those things where we're in a season now where every possession matters. I mean, every possession matters. And we were trying to be very strategic in the fourth quarter against OU with personnel, with substitutions, with defenses we were in, offenses we were running, because it has been coming down to 1 or 2 possessions all of these games, and we haven't been able to come out on top. And I thought that our kids really executed it well, and I thought that our staff did a great job of managing it.
And then round 2 against Kansas tomorrow. You guys just watch film on them. So name a couple keys to success for y'all tomorrow.
We're going to have to play great team defense. Kansas is a really good basketball team, and they have a lot of weapons. They're big on the inside. They've got shooters on the outside. They've got quick point guard that's really playing well and can get downhill. So our defensive effort is going to have to be exceptional. And then the same thing that we have said over and over, which was huge against OU as well, is our turnovers. We have to take care of the basketball. I did think one thing that we did so much better against OU that led to less turnovers was our shot selection. I just thought we were able to set our defense better because of our shot selection, and I think we were more patient to get the shot that we wanted, which left us with fewer turnovers. So I just think the turnovers and our defensive effort is going to have to be great.
Coach, just how much of a weight was lifted, with that win? You've talked about the frustration, playing well but not getting the results. Mm-hmm. Now that you did on Wednesday, just how much pressure did that, take off the team?
Yeah, well, I mean, winning cures a lot, right? And I've been in certain situations with other teams where, that you go on some losing skids, and when you finally get that one, it relieves some pressure off your shoulders a little bit. It allows your kids to just take a breath and to really believe in what you're doing. And for a win like that on an opponent's home court and then a ranked team, I think that just goes to show them that what we've been doing is right. We've just got to do it better, right? We've just got to do it better and more consistently.
So obviously last game against Kansas, Vivian had a lot of success, 32 points. So how do you guys plan to get her going and get her momentum going early on in the game?
Yeah, we'll have to be creative because Coach Snyder will have a definite plan to not let her do that. But, she has to have touches. I think that one of the things that Vivian does so well is that when she does draw 2, she finds the open player. And so I think that will be a key for her to get going, is to be able to find her teammates when she gets stopped or when people slow her down. So her teammates need to be ready to step up. The other thing is that her teammates need to be ready to get her the basketball when she does get open, because the deeper you get here and the better she's playing, she's going to get limited touches and she's going to be open for a brief amount of time, and they've got to be ready to deliver the ball when she's there, because we need her to play well for us to win. We need our seniors to step up, and we need the supporting cast to do well, but part of that is how they help her score.
Coach, tomorrow is the pink game. Obviously, there's a basketball game going on, but also this game does mean a lot more than what's going on in the court, especially for you. So what does tomorrow mean for you and also for breast cancer survivors?
Yeah, tomorrow's a great day, a great game for us to celebrate the survivors and to also encourage and help fight, this dreaded disease. One of the things that I love the most about this is that, it provides a platform. And now for me to get out of my comfort zone and to share. And, and it's hard. It's hard to open up your private life for others to look at. But at the same time, I have felt like if we didn't have the pink game, I wouldn't probably share. And I know that I'm in a position that I need to share. And so, I did that last year and had that bout, and then I turned around and had another bout with it this past April, and very fortunate to be able to overcome it, and I declare myself a survivor, and I will continue to fight. But I think it's just as important for our girls in our locker room to understand the courage that you have to have and the people that you have to have around you, and then I want to really be a beacon for, Lady Raider Nation, and to just give people encouragement that have to fight this, that have family members that have to fight this, because it's hard on everybody. But there is a cure. We're getting closer. There's a lot of treatment that's out there that cures the disease, and we want to just continue to fight for that.
Coach, what do you think it says about the progress of your program that you're able to get 3 top 25 wins and, compete against some of the best teams in the conference like Baylor and Texas?
Well, what I love about what's happening, because clearly I don't love being on losing streaks, but what I love what's happening is just that our kids are continuing to fight and to show what they're made of, and to show what it takes to win in the Big 12. It's not easy. Like, the Big 12 is tough. It's a grind every single night. There's no days off as far as preparing and stepping up onto that court and being ready to perform at a high level. But what I love about our kids is that they're showing the culture that we want to build. They're showing that we're in the fight. They're inspiring people to still come and watch us play. I've been so proud of the attendance for our games in the midst of a losing streak. I think it speaks volumes to how smart our fans are, because they understand what it takes to build a winning culture, and they appreciate hard work. They appreciate the fight that our kids play with. They appreciate the unity that our kids play with, and I think they appreciate the togetherness, and just how our kids represent themselves. So I'm really excited about the direction it's going. That doesn't mean I don't get frustrated sometimes, but at the same time, we're always in the fight. So we're expecting another big one tomorrow.
Coach, you had 3 players with 20 points on Wednesday. How do you continue that sort of, balanced scoring and contributors outside of Vivian?
Yeah, we've talked about that as a group that, we really need to have 3 in double figures every game for us to be successful. And if you see the games that we have won, we've had that. And they've been different people. We had Brie Amber that was in double digits at Texas. I think Bryn was in double digits at K-State. And then now Lexi at OU. And we still have others that are capable. I think Riley's one that is very capable. I think that Shantae is right on the, she's given us 6 to 8 almost every night. So imagine, if you will, because I'm a dreamer, right? Imagine when those kids are all clicking on the same night. We even talked about just that, Bryn and Riley they couldn't get the ball to go in the basket against OU. And if they had just hit 1 or 2 of those, we score over 100 points. which, I mean, I know that they were fouling us in the end, but still, that's a lot of points, you know? So we have a lot of offense out there. We just got to click all on the same night. But also, for us to be successful, we've got to have at least 3 in double digits.
Anything else for Coach?
All right. Sorry, you guys.
Coach Mike.